Hoo-wee. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, it is late. It is after 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. Let me say, I've seen some early video footage from the Baja Peninsula, Mexico and stuff, and that storm is no joke. Don't play with it. And shout out to my man Ward family, who is taking care of the railroads and on duty in case there are derailments and stuff to keep everybody safe. It's definitely going to be bad. You know, when you got the desert out there, the dry, hard ground, it's just going, it doesn't soak in. It's just going to become raging rivers, and the flash floods are going to be terrible. So be safe out there, and thoughts and prayers for all of y'all. Tonight was a bad night for the Dallas Cowboys. Overshown made a tackle, and I'm still watching, you know, the replay on that over and over and over again. And usually when you tear an ACL, you see the knee kind of jolt. Now, the tackle was kind of like his body was turning and twisting and all that, but you didn't really see a jolt. You saw him kind of like, you know, tackle him and all that and get up, and it was like he reached for the knee. He walked off the field, but then was carted into the locker room. The fear is that he has torn his ACL, and if that's the case, then his rookie season is done. Probably, if that is the case, I think that Jabril Cox was kind of on the bubble, and that will definitely mean that he is definitely making the roster. Overshown, and it's so comical, you know, live stream the whole game and listening to people that literally say the season is over, we suck. And it's like, you do realize we did not play any starters. We did not have any of our starting 5 offensive linemen. We didn't have our starting quarterback. We didn't have our starting wide receivers. On our defense, we did not play starters. Seattle Seahawks, for the first 2 series, did. So you're not getting, and also too, you're not game planning. You're going to the Pacific Northwest. And even with that, even with Will Grier playing like ass tonight, you still weren't that far away. But be that as it may, the Cowboys never win preseason games. It's not important. I always say, you want to get out healthy, and you want to get some work in, and you want to get some of the young guys that may be playing in the future some work in. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give out our game balls, okay? So the great thing that I have to say is what a difference a year makes, because last year our receiving core was not good. It was not good at all. Now, I talk about Noah Brown a lot. Noah Brown actually played well last year for the guy that he was. Sorry, his pedigree is not a great wide receiver. He is on the Texans team, and in 2 preseason games has 1 catch, and apparently, I didn't see the game, has a terrible drop. He was our 2nd leading receiver last year. We didn't exactly have elite weapons. But you saw Jalen Tolbert tonight with like 65 yards on 4 receptions. He looked good. Oh my God, he looks good. Again, that's against, well, no, actually that was against starting competition against Seattle. But he's looking definitely night and day different. And you have to say, was the problem Jalen Tolbert? Or was the problem Kellen Moore's offense and the way they used him? Because I'll be honest with you, when I look and think about where we were at wide receiver last year, bro, we were not good. We were not good at all. And you're telling me you couldn't at least get him on the field, at least try him out some with what we had to work with? But hey, right now, I'm happy as pie that we do have him, that we didn't listen to the fans and say, get rid of him. So he definitely gets a game ball. The deuce is loose. Vaughn gets another touchdown run. He definitely gets a game ball. And the thing is, it was tough sledding, and I don't blame everything on Will Greer. Will had he had some tough times because the reality is our offensive line, if we stay healthy, we're great. If we lose one or two guys, I'm not sure that we have good quality backups anywhere. Josh Ball is terrible. Josh Ball is just awful. And Matt Lewinsky, you saw him having some troubles tonight too. We didn't open up a whole lot of holes. And we did not protect Will Greer, and that is, to me, our Achilles heel. I still look at this and say that maybe, just maybe, you should look at a guy like Jason Peters at least. You sign him and hope that you don't have to play him. But at least he knows the offense, and at least he is a veteran. He can at least do as good as what these guys are doing. That's the worry right there for me, is still the offensive line. The defense tonight, of course, was backups. We had some bad penalties. We were going against, well, I tell you what, the scrambling quarterback for Seattle, I can't remember his name. He ended up making some plays with his feet. But again, these were backups. Do I expect that same thing to happen when we have Micah Parsons and crew out there? No, I don't. No, I don't. And I will say, people, relax. This is freaking preseason. Preseason. You're not playing any of your starters. Not a single offensive starter has played yet this preseason. Maybe that'll be a mistake. Maybe we'll start out the gate slow week one. I don't know. But I know we'll be better with our starters out there. So that's where we are with this game. I've got to look at the defense more and see who the standouts are on there. Mozzie Smith had a rough night tonight. He was kind of a little slow off the blocks and was getting moved around. But he's a rookie, and it takes time to get that stuff together. Typically, a defensive lineman that's got to do what he's got to do, it's going to take some time. So just relax. Stop calling guys bust the first 2 weeks of preseason. Remember, we talking about practice games, not real games. We talking about practice. So, with that being said, let's hope for good news on Overshown. He's getting the MRI tomorrow, and we'll hope that it's not an ACL tear. Maybe it's just a sprained knee. And get back to work and get ready for the Raiders in the preseason finale next week. And that's all I got for you right now. Because I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired. And I'm going to go take my ass to bed. But before I do, remember, good people, remember, don't forget, tell the people you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And I'll have more on this tomorrow morning when I'm not so tired. Oh, shout out to Game Time and Prime Time, who manned the F up and ate the chip. Game Time, I hope you're okay tonight. Prime Time as well. But Game Time, man, bro, you did not look good at all. And there you go. Good night, good people. Sleep tight. What's that? See you in the morning, but it's already the morning. Peace.